Okay, so let's take a look at the diagrams I have. Can I just share the whole screen, or do I just share a window?
Oh.
So here is, this. Here's my sequence diagram, and sequence diagrams can look messy sometimes, but once you know what's going on, it makes a lot more sense.
Okay.
So some things that kind of confused me, you know, like how before I was telling you guys how you have to do other things first, even though it looks like you would do something else first. Like if we had, the JSON input stream, and inside that, you know, you call the get input stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't. Before I had this above that, and I had this like calling this
through it.
Yeah, but that didn't make any sense because this class does not have a method that calls get input stream. This never calls that inside of here.
Okay.
It's my runnable that calls get input stream, and I need to have a get input stream because that is what's going inside my constructor. Oh, oops. Boom. Because that's what's going inside my constructor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can't have stuff go through it and like just assume that it's not active.
Yeah.
So
what do you mean?
Because you're saying like this can't. You had this up here. Like this can't pass through this. This is saying something when this passes.
Yeah. This can't exist until it gets the input from client.
Oh, because that is doing that. Okay. I see.
Yeah. So now I'm getting the input stream from client. Now I can build my JSON input stream. So that was kind of that was one hurdle.
Timeline.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other one was sometimes I was a little confused about, because you're supposed to put these blocks in certain places. You're supposed to build them at where they're being built. And sometimes I didn't, like if one didn't have a new constructor, I was kind of confused about where it went.
Mm-hmm.
And hey,
sorry. You're good.
But if it doesn't have a new constructor, then you would put it up here at the top to say, you know, it's been built already. Like,
okay.
It's not being built in my program.
Okay.
And so that was another hurdle thing I had.
So you denote that, you make note of that by showing it just.
Yeah, so when it's up here, like this app controller, I never really do new app controllers, just already built, and I use it, I guess. And then the other thing was weird over here, like get session factory. This is the factory pattern. So I would say get session factory, and then this hibernate util singleton. When I say get session factory, that is building a session factory. So that is where I put that block, is saying, okay, get it, okay, build it. Now give me that built one back. So that's why all these are sticking out like this.
Okay.
And so those were kind of the main hurdle things I had. And then for some reason I was kind of dumb, and I felt like it was just going to get really messy if I kept always going back to where stuff was. But yeah, you never rebuild one of these blocks more than once of the same thing. So like before, I had this hash map of the data down here, so I could just draw lines to it. And he's like, you already made that. And I was like, yeah, do I just draw lines back to it? And the way I have it now is cleaner than the way I had it before too, so it doesn't look that bad now. But
and that's going back. Okay.
Yeah, so this is just calling, like this way. But
okay.
Yeah.
Makes
Sorry,
sense.
Doing a Google Hangout on air for my teaching stuff. But
Sweet.
That is it. So stop sharing and stop broadcast. Any questions?
What did you say? No, I'm kidding.